welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. Today's topic, who is the prize, the man or the woman? Now, I think in more modern times, they have made it that the woman is the prize, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the man is actually the prize. And when you look at historical references, typically a family wanted a boy. They wanted a girl too for, maybe housework and stuff like that. But they really wanted a boy to pass on the legacy, to work the farm. They needed the brawn, they needed the muscle. In their old age, maybe he was able to take care of them, stuff like that. And when you think about the man being the prize let's use romance novels for a point of reference. And I used to be a romance novel fanatic. I loved historical romance. My favorite is Gothic romance, honestly. That would be like maybe the 1800s with an old manor house or a castle. I loved it. And typically in those types of stories, you had one man. He was 6'4" with rippling muscles and rich and handsome. And typically it was one of him, and you had two or more women who vied for his attention. So that would make him the prize. And so when you think about, if you look at like maybe old movies, or if you were a reader like me, typically, and let's bring this to modern life. Think about when you were a girl in school, and it was that one boy. He was on a football team. I always liked the quiet, studious type. So I'm just talking about observation. Not that I didn't like maybe a jock every now and then, but typically I always liked the quiet, studious, nerdy type of guy. But you had the vast majority of girls who liked the football player of the school, or they liked the troublemaker guy. He was always being sent to the principal's office or whatever. Anyway, point is, typically that one guy and a group of girls that wanted him. Another scenario, not a scenario. If we want to view women as the prize, I have said online before that women come a dime a dozen. And what you have to do, particularly in this day and age, you have to set yourself apart from how other women are. If 99% of women out here are 304s, they have children out of wedlock, they're hoochie mamas, they're loose, they have foul mouths and stuff like that, you should be a woman that a man can look at and say, she's different from the rest. So I guess in a sense, you could be a prize in that sense. But, and I plan to do a topic, video on, setting yourself apart and, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I do feel, and it's a different day. I understand that, because you have a lot of vitriol and rhetoric out here about, hating men, being man haters and stuff like that. And I want some of you ladies to understand that all of this, I'm a goddess, women are goddesses, we do no wrong, we're perfect, we're the prize. A lot of that foolishness is coming from the alphabet community, the carpet munchers, that community, and feminism. Those women do not like men. And I want you young ladies in particular to understand that, because at the end of the day, most sane thinking women They want a man, and they're not going to be on this rhetoric out here about, I don't need a man, men are useless, men are this, men are that. Because those women who do say all of that stuff, they still want a man. But at the same time, they're busy listening to the alphabet community and the feminists and the modern-minded women who have this hatred for men but still want a man. So, bottom line, men are the prize, and I'm not talking about bums and ne'er-do-wells, the men that y'all chase. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the good men. Because for some reason, if a woman speaks highly of men, y'all project the type of trash that y'all deal with. When I speak of men, I'm talking about the decent ones. And a lot of times, you women who have such an issue with men and you keep picking the same type of men, y'all aren't decent women. I don't have a hatred for men the way a lot of you have a hatred for men. So you can't comprehend a man being the prize, because y'all let feminists who go home to their cats or go home to their husbands or go home to their ugly girlfriends tell y'all how you're supposed to be with men, and that men aren't the prize. Men are supposed to be your footstool. You're supposed to just be able to ball bust and walk all over men like they're trash. But then you can't figure out why you're not getting what you want out of men. Be a decent woman. Figure out what it is that men are looking for so you can be that prize for a particular man, for a good man. So that was my topic for today. And I know it's going to step on some toes, but guess who don't care? That's right. Shimmer Girl. Don't care. It's my opinion. And I hope you check out my other videos and tell me what you think. Who is the prize? The man or the woman? And I'll talk to you later. Bye.